headed to Galveston Island State Park, which I like Galveston a lot, and I'm headed from Fort Worth. I got my dogs in the back. I'm in Grandpa, the rig, so everything's going good. Max Air fan's a little loud, but that's okay. Got some good tunes going too. I was thinking about it, calculating it up. I have not been to Galveston Island State Park since I was 20 years old, and I went down to surf with some friends from university, and we stayed at the state park and had a really great time. That was a really cool trip. That was 23 years ago. Yeah, so well, I have been to Galveston many times since then, but one of the reasons I wanted to check it out is now I've got Grandpa to roll down there in, I got my dogs, we got the whole setup, and from what I understand, Galveston has completely kind of redone their state park, and I've heard that it's really beautiful. I know on one kind of more in the bay side, they have what's really like a bird sanctuary, and if you've never been, it's incredible. I mean, some of the biggest birds, and they're protected there, so they just easily hang out there and they enjoy it. You can tell that it's a beautiful spot. If I was a bird that lived on the coast, I'd probably want to live in that spot too. It's really cool. And then they have these high-rise towers that you can look over kind of the marshes, and it's really cool. It's a cool campsite, but I'm staying close to on the ocean side. So apparently they've redone it. I'm really excited. Should be a good trip. See you down there. Gotta let these dudes do their business. Beautiful day to be road tripping. Grandpa's coming in strong. Made it to old Galveston. Grandpa did great. Ready to walk around. A lot of beautiful buildings and really cool architecture here in Galveston. Perfect day, feels great. Yes. Yaga Cafe, been coming here forever. I've loved this restaurant for such a long time. I've been coming here for a long time. And any place that plays Ziggy Marley while you eat is okay in my book. Chick-fil-A and Dippin' Dots, that's a seriously strong combo. And the Pleasure Pier if you're into rides and stuff. Hey buddies. Beach dogs. Okay, so after a quick little pop off at the Strand on the way in, I had to eat at Yaga Cafe. It's totally my favorite spot. I just love that place. It's been around for a long time. They always play cool reggae music, and the menu's really healthy. I highly recommend it if you come to Galveston. But I'm here at the state park, and like I mentioned, they revamped the whole thing, and it's looking really good. Check this out. There's an ice and filter water machine. There's a cool bathroom back here that I just used, and I can tell you it's nice. There's showers in there. Look at this huge big walkway, and then we've got just the ocean back there. That's what we all came here for, right? So super cool, man. Right now I'm saying actually was pretty lucky. I'll show you my spot in a little bit. I was pretty lucky to get it, and I booked it like probably 2 months ago, and there really wasn't much left. These days, I think after COVID, people started getting RVs and you know, vans like I did and everything. It was like, hey man, we're getting out of here, you know. So you really got to think ahead when you're booking booking stuff these days, which is kind of unfortunate because it makes those spur of the moment trips kind of a little more difficult. But I'm excited, man. I'm happy to be here. Jasper's whining. He's at the beach. I don't know why. But glad to be here with these guys too. Yeah, my boy and girl, Goldie and Jasper. All right, so made it to the water. It's so crazy being here after 23 years. It's really cool, and it's so nice to see what a good job they've done with the beach. In my opinion, Galveston is a beach that we really clean. It has its ups and downs. It's actually, we like it, we appreciate it, we stay positive about it. But the cool thing is, my little dog Goldie, it's her first day at the beach. Right. So let's see how she takes to the water. Well, I'm in my van with my dogs, and I cannot tell you what a beautiful night it is here in Galveston. I've been here so many times, and it's probably one of the nicest weather days I've ever had here. So, really lovely. It's been a nice night. I think I'm gonna get some snacks together and watch a movie. It's a beautiful morning at Galveston Island State Park. It's kind of early, Most of the campers in the big rigs are still sleeping. I guess they do this enough to the point where, you know, they sleep in and take their time. Seems like it's really quiet. A lot of maybe more retired kind of folks. Really peaceful. Got a great night's sleep. Just went to the restrooms in that little building. They were super clean. So they must have had somebody come through and clean, and really no complaints here. Definitely be a place worth checking out. It's on your list of places to go. Just book early. I think it's time to make the coffee. Time to make the coffee. I don't know about you, but for me it's definitely a morning ritual. So the way I like my coffee, really good ground coffee. I grind it before, keep it in this jar, keep it fresh. Really good honey. This actually came from Durango, Colorado, and a little bit of cinnamon. And I've really enjoyed this Stanley pour over. Makes a really nice cup of coffee. I'll show you how it works. First, get your water boiling. Step number 2, I like to add 2 scoops. Maybe a tad, a little more. I like my coffee pretty dark. Third thing, give it a little shake so it's evenly distributed around the bottom. Hey, good morning. Next step, say hi to your dogs. Check on your water. All right, so it looks like our water's boiling, which is important when making coffee. So I'm gonna shut this off here. And the next thing, just take your water and then evenly pour around. This Stanley is really cool. From what I understand, I think you can buy just this little pour over device, or you can buy the set, which I did, which comes with the mug, and the mug is really good at keeping your coffee really hot. So if you already have a mug that works, then totally cool, but if you need one, the set works really well together. Remove the filter, add cinnamon, add honey, stir it up. Enjoy. It's good, it's good, it's good. Well, I think they're finding peace at the beach. I think they found their spot in the sun with the sea breeze. Really lovely weather. And on to my second cup of coffee. So here's the back of my van setup if anybody is interested. Can tow on the back. I have some little levels on there, and I'm not sure how accurate they are actually, but I basically just run a EcoFlow. It's a 750 watt in the back. This bed in the back, you know, it mechanically goes down into a bed. And then I have a hanging little suitcase thing, and then a hanging little toiletry bag, and here's an Ignic. It's a 5-pound propane tank, which is really awesome. So it's much smaller, but doesn't burn through like the little ones. Got a little Luggle Baloo back there, which I bought on my first outing, and I'm telling you, buy one. It'll be worth it because you may need it. And then I always have like all my kitchen camp like pots and pans in a tub here, and you know, I've got like all the essential things that you might need. That's to charge my battery if you run out, because on my actual van battery. And then basically fold that out, picnic blanket, and then food things that I'd need, and the back of my van. Yep, that's it. This area is really cool because sometimes when you come to Galveston, it can be a little touristy in areas. and a little congested. So if you want to just take a short drive, I believe the daily entrance is $5. So really nice pavilion. I mean, these are really fresh and new. You've got a little barbecue pit and a picnic table. And then they even have pavilions down here. So you could bring the whole fam bam with you. But it's really cool and really nice. Super cool place to just step away. And then right on the other side, you've got the beach right over there. So nice and secluded and in really good shape. Here's a big pavilion. A lot of space to have all your pals with you. Is it a man of war or an alien from outer space? I don't know, you be the judge. Could be either. I mean, look at this thing. Pretty much have this whole section of the beach to myself. So that's a nice aspect of this state park too. On a Monday, it's not too crowded and the weather's perfect. So I'm liking it. So are the dogs. No, stay back. Found a Portuguese man-o-war and it's alive. No! Sorry for that. Let the dogs get stung. Alright, so just went on a really long walk down to the beach. It was super cool. Walked way down and then way back. This is Monday afternoon. There's hardly anyone here and the weather's so nice. The sea breeze is coming in. There were big, huge jellyfish everywhere, like these massive alien jellyfish, and my dogs wanted to check them out, but it was interesting to see all those down there. So kind of hungry. I'm sure they're hungry too. Got my cast iron skillet here. So what I'm going to make for breakfast, got some really good butter, some steak that I brought from home, don't want that to fly away, and some eggs and some of these like chopped up bell peppers that I get at Trader Joe's. I like them. You can add them to all sorts of things. So gonna have a good protein breakfast, protein up, and then I think go do some little exploring around the island. So totally not my first rodeo cooking outside. I bring my little Mexico. I think I got this right. $2 in Mexico. Apron with me. I could even put things in there, a spice if I wanted to, hold a drink. But yeah. It's easy to get stuff popped all over you with camp cookware, I've learned. So apron works. Add in some peppers, add the flavor of the cast iron, and a little salt and pepper, and you're good to go. Got a fine looking breakfast here, steak and eggs with peppers, and I'm gonna finish it off with some Yellowbird Blue Agave Sriracha from Austin, Texas. Support local, y'all. Backup champion of 2023 right here. Look at how long this dadgum rig is. For those of you that may be concerned when I have to leave my dogs in the van for a minute, which I actually hate to do, but that's why I've got this Max Air fan up here. So it not only blows cool sea breeze air in, but it can also blow air out. So if I'm like cooking or something. Goldie, what do you think? All right, so time to shower up. So thought I'd show you what you would be getting if you come here. I mean, for a state park, especially, I mean, obviously there's a little bit of sand. What could you expect? People are here for the beach. And yeah, I mean, handicap accessible, you know, nice big restroom for anybody that may have handicap needs. That's really cool because it's very big. And then too nice. Every time I've come in here, there's really nobody in here. So, I mean, this is a nice bathroom for a state park. Let's give it up to Galveston Island State Park bathrooms. We all like a good bathroom, do we not? Yeah, so that was a wonderful, nice hot shower. It's actually kind of interesting because I know most people would love a state park with really hot showers. So if you come here, you've got that. I actually am one of those weirdos that does cold therapy and takes like 2 cold showers a day. And you couldn't even get the showers that cold. I mean, usually you're fighting for hot water in a place like this. So another positive, hot showers. Hot showers feel good. Hey, Goldie. What up, Jasper? Kicking it. So I do not go to Galveston without checking out one of my favorite beach bars ever. Woody's. I feel like this is one of those, like, if you know locations, because everybody I ever asked that comes to Galveston is like, I've never heard of that place. It's because it's outside of town a little bit. Shh, don't tell. Come on, little dogs. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite bars. And look at this fog rolling in. Crazy. Okay, so one place that I really like in Galveston is the Galveston Island Brewery. And it's actually not on the coast at all. It's just on this little strange strip that's kind of industrial. But they told me that I could bring my dogs in, so I'm gonna do it. Of course! We bring the dogs when the dogs are allowed. Hey, buddies! Y'all want to go to a brewery? Ruff, ruff! Coffee roasters and manufacturers of candy and peanut butter. That's a heck of a business. Alright, so I'm here at The Spot. It's one of my favorite locations in Galveston. It's called The Spot. And they actually have like 4 or 5 little like bars connected to it. It's really cool. Really cool spot to come hang out. Their food's good. They've got a good happy hour menu and specials if you're into that kind of thing. And it's right on the beach. Let me show you. Pairs well with hammocks, pools, beer, goggles, and beaches. I'm in. This dude, man. Straight up digging his way to China. He is deep in that, dude. He's going deep. Still at it. He's changed positions. It's almost to China. An academy. Need some fuel. I mean, mean, I feel like Grandpa is kind of a handsome van. Am I wrong? Dogs, am I wrong? Grandpa. So I actually have the entire beach to myself. Absolutely beautiful. I love Texas. I really, really do. I mean, I'm really not sure there's much greater than a little bag of fire charcoal and, you know, a couple steaks on the grill. I got my dogs hanging out. And the beach is right behind me and I can hear that. Beach waves roll in. I'm grateful, man. I'm having a good time. This is a good place. And I highly recommend Galveston Island State Park. Good place. Okay, last thing I gotta do, and it's an important thing, is I gotta go to Miller's on the way out. Their biscuits and gravy are seriously good here, and good coffee. It's right on the seawall. There's their sign right there, so got the ocean behind. Good coffee, cool people. I've been coming here since I was 14 years old. Thanks for the tip-off, Willie. Well, my time in Galveston has come to an end. It's been a lot of fun, and it's always so hard to leave the coast. It doesn't matter what coast it is for the most part. There's always good vibes down on the beach, and it was a really lovely time. So if you are traveling to the Texas coast, I highly recommend staying at the Galveston Island State Park. It was a beautiful park. They've done a great job with it, and it was a lot of fun. So come on down and have some fun. Get your toes in the sand and keep on traveling.